Hey everybody, welcome back to our channel. I appreciate you stopping in today and hanging out with us for a little bit. It's a little bit of a chilly day here in East Tennessee. It's upper 30s. I think winter's finally arrived. I think the 10-day forecast looks like, low 40s to low 20s at night. So a little bit of a change. It's been pretty warm here, as most of y'all know, around Christmas especially. But today we're gonna try to rescue some red oak logs. Previous video we cut the top out of this log that had fell over here and left a little bit of the trunk, and of course it had poison oak ivy all over it, and I let it set for a little while after I cut it, and I cut most of that off. You can see some of it laying over there. Just this thing was covered up with it. But the plan is I want to try to cut up some logs here. I'm wanting to try to cut them up for saw logs, but we'll see what they look like once we get them opened up. This one right here, I'm going to cut, probably try to get an 8-foot log out of that one back here to the crotch, and then probably try to get another 8-foot log right here back to where it split. We'll just have to see how it kind of ends up back here where it split and broke off. But the base right here it's pretty much destroyed, so I'm not sure exactly what we're going to get into right here. And depending on how this looks once I get it opened up here, if it looks like the carpenter ants have been in it, I'll probably just cut that up for firewood. But that would make a nice manageable saw log right there if it's pretty solid inside. But that's the plan, and then depending on how that goes, I may try to get the remainder of that oak tree out of there as well. It's been laying there for a few years, I'm sure. I'm not exactly sure how long it's been laying there, but it's been elevated, as you can see, and it's a nice straight log. So may try to get that one out as well if we can get this one kind of worked up and out of here. So that's our plan for today. We'll see how it goes, and we'll see what we can get into. Stick around. That would almost give me a 10-foot log, but definitely an 8-footer. So we'll cut that one off right there and leave that one as one whole log. Got a little visitor over here checking things out. I don't know where he came from, but he's a cute puppy. Oh yeah. It's a good little log right there. Really nice log. Set these logs right over here for right now, and then probably bring the gooseneck trailer over on another day and load these up. These oak logs are a little bit too big for the dump truck. That is definitely a good size log. Yeah, the Kubota wouldn't even curl it, which is kind of surprising because I've brought a log out bigger than this one, but I think of what it is, where this crotch, there's just so much wood right here that it's just way too heavy. A couple good looking logs though. That one I was worried about, the one right there on the end. Let me get you a little closer over there and show you. It's actually in really good shape. There's no evidence of carpenter ants or anything. It's a good looking solid log. So that one should make a good saw log right there. And like I said, I'll cut that end crotch off that one and shorten that one up to 8'6", and it should be able to get it at that point. It's not a huge log, it's oblong, but it'll make a good saw log. Just got to get it over there. Okay, so we've got the one half of that tree out of the way. Everything except for the actual stump up there where it was broken off. And then this other half of the tree here, I'm going to try to get the most of it out I can. I think I'm going to come down here and cut it about 12.5 feet. The log is between these two little trees here, so I think I'm going to cut it right here, drop it, and then see what happens up here, and probably cut that root ball off right there at the base, because it's pretty rotten right there where it's been exposed. But I'm going to cut this and just see. I'm kind of curious as to what it's going to look like on the inside. It may not be salvageable. I'm really not sure. I did cut some little pieces out down there on the far end of it, and they were okay in the middle, but they were a little bit punky on the outside. So I'm not really sure what this is going to look like, but let's get it cut here, see what the inside looks like, and then determine if we're going to get it out of here or not. All right, guys, I think that's gonna do it for this video. I appreciate you sticking around here to the end. I'm sure it's getting a little bit long at this point, but I got everything done today that I wanted to get done. I've got 4 good logs here. This one here is a 16 and a half, almost 17 foot log. The one behind it is a 12 and a half. And then of course that big one there is, it's gonna make an 8 foot log once I cut that crotch out of it. And then another, that one might make a 10 there in the back. But they're all good and solid. Especially this one here I was kind of worried about. It's got a little bit of spalling around on the sapwood, but it's good and solid all the way through. So that's gonna make a good 16 foot log there. Not too big and should be able to handle it, but make some decent 16 foot lumber out of it. So yeah, got that all out of this one tree basically. Like I said, half of it had been fell for quite a while down in that hole there, and then the other half fell here recently, which was the one that fell over the feedlot there. But yeah, brought the stump, it's pretty rotted. Brought the stump and put it kind of back here in the hole just to let it kind of settle in there and fill in that area. But yeah, pretty successful day. I'm really pleased with what I got. I'm gonna go get the dump truck, bring it over, and I've got a little bit of firewood that I'm gonna take back. I've got these pieces right here that I'm gonna take back and cut all this up for firewood, so make a pretty good little pile of firewood. And I've also got a couple of big rounds that I got off of the stump down there. I got that one, and I started splitting some of that up with the splitting maul. But either way, been a good Saturday. Got a lot accomplished. I appreciate you sticking around, and I hope to catch you on the next one. We'll see you.